Jean-Michel and I have musical fathers, and we both have a love of electronic music. I started loving it back in the 50s and 60s, so that's what we have in common.
Electronic music and cinema have always been quite close together. John Carpenter, being the brilliant director we know, also did all his soundtracks with analog synthesizers. And obviously, I thought that John Carpenter would be an absolute must. So I composed something really specially for him.
He came here. He was in Los Angeles, so we met for lunch and had a coffee and talked and got along very well. The work process starts with Jean-Michel sent me a file of his sketch, which was basically the song without a melody with different sounds. I added different kind of sounds and I added a melody to it and then sent it back to him. And then he finished it and sent it back to me. So it passes back and forth. It's a digital age of music.
And we ended with the track which is actually given quite an equal part from between John and me. He has that kind of rather dark, dramatic and rhythmic. And I wanted to add some other elements like strange female vocal elements and also some different sequences. And then the result of it is, I think, is quite cinematographic.
In this sense, Jean-Michel, A Question of Blood, comes from him, but also improvisation, so it's all great.
I see it really like a scene in itself, like a kind of audio movie. Question of Blood is actually obviously linked to the maybe to the world of vampires, but also to the world of passion and to the world of eternity, timeless. I mean, for me, John Carpenter's music, like his movies, are timeless. And we are a sort of blood brothers through electronic music. So A Question of Blood was not bad.
The title of our track that's Jean-Michel's idea.
John brought his instant characteristic style on the track by adding one layer of melody and also some layers of pads and kind of screeching sound. By listening to the track when he sent back the result to me, I was instantly in one of the future scenes of the next John Carpenter movie. What I feel is I feel the instant and definite John Carpenter's stamp on it.
Well, I mean, he's a tremendous artist and he's a really kind man. And I really enjoy knowing him. I just had a great time.